what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing today? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater, and today we're going to be doing a bit of an update video on one I did the other day, talking about Jodys Corner and Andy Signore and the Reject the Snyder Cut t-shirt, or Cult t-shirt. I want to make sure I said that right. The Snyder Cult t-shirt in a video that was like, look, beware the scam. Because at the time, it, to me personally, felt like a bit of a scam, a bit of a BS thing going on, predominantly because Andy, when I was critical of what Jody had said, had tweeted this out in defense, saying, I see folks hating on Jodys Corner for making a shirt. Wait till they realize he was baiting them while he was doing proper research on which charity to donate the proceeds to benefit Zach. So much hate for fighting hate. Now, the reality of it is that in that original clip, he talked not about donating to charity. It was never once mentioned. It was never once said. In fact, it was talking about profitability. And if you don't believe me, check this out right here. I got the whole thing.
Like polyester, great visibility, great print. They go all the way up to 3XL. This is a 3X because I'm fat. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that. Quality. That's how I get down. That's how Jody rolls. Quality. Not that other faded, cheap bullshit that other channels be trying to make and wear to get more profit. This ain't about profit because I could probably get like $5 per sale on all of these products. This is really about getting that awareness out there.
Okay, so you just heard him say, even though he says it's not about profit, he doesn't say charity. He doesn't say the money from this will be going to charity. He doesn't say anything of the sort. He just says, I could make about $5 a shirt off this, and it's about really getting the word out there versus anything else. But again, I want you to pay close attention to him saying profit and not at all charity. And then after he said this, Andy comes out and says, oh no, people are just attacking him. They don't know. He accused me yesterday of trying to say they were fraudulent. Again, you provided no evidence of the sort to say at all what you were doing, to say at all what was going on. You provided no evidence, nothing. You say these words and you think that people are going to believe you, but people need to see that there's actual action taking place. Well, apparently, after my criticism of this, a full 24 hours later, I want to remind you guys, it was a full 24 hours later, Jody was on a live stream talking about everything, and he actually brought it up, and this is what he has to say about it. So I wanna give him the other half of the story here, and I want to also give him a bit of credit for what he's doing, even though to an extent a little bit of it's kind of a little bit of BS. So let's take a look here.
And that's why Jodys Corner is stepping up to do something about it. I have something rejecting the Snyder Cult. That's why hashtag reject the Snyder Cult is an important movement. You could get your t-shirts today. Rep the shirt, show me the shirt anywhere. I'll put you on my channel. I will feature you or the merchandise on its own if you don't want to be seen on camera. I will feature you on my channel. We have it for men and ladies too. And we got the sweatshirts on deck. Reject the Snyder Cult on the front, on the back. You have Reject the Snyder Cult there as well. That's on all the merchandise. teespring.com/Jodys Corner.
Now, before we go to the next bit, I want you to look here at what it shows on the screen. Reject the Snyder Cult t-shirt. Show your love for the future of DC Comics. Okay, and I'll put you tweet him. He'll put it on his YouTube channel. At no point does he mention anything on there about charity. In fact, looking at it right now, this is a live broadcast of it. We also see that there's nothing in this about charity. So I'm having like, while he is going to say and talk about that, again, it's not being reflected. It's not being reflected in any where people would go and buy this. And I don't know. I don't believe that's fraudulent. He's making his own donations, again, as what he's going to say here. But it just goes to show you guys. It really just goes to show you what the hell. Anyway, let's get back to this.
And the good thing about this whole entire thing, you know, I was looking for ways to donate everything to an actual charity, but I couldn't find the donate button. I went to the website. I looked at their address. Do I got to just mail a check to them? As I'm trying to figure all that shit out, and he was like, yo, bro, can I share? Can I tell him what you're doing? I'm like, all right, fine. I don't care. Go ahead. And the cat's out of the bag. I am partnering up and going to be donating all proceeds of all of this merchandise to the American Suicide Prevention American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, the very same suicide prevention that Zack Snyder is donates and takes part in. All proceeds, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so let me start off by saying good for him for doing it, okay? I want to make that abundantly clear. Good for him for doing it. My question then becomes, why did it take so long for you to admit it? Why didn't you, when you made your original video, when you were talking about it, as I just showcased, you said profitability. You didn't say charity. And you're trying to sit there and now say, oh, but, you know, I was doing my research onto which charity it was. And as I pointed out in this video, it takes literally 2 seconds of research to discover that the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention is the place to go and do it. In fact, you know, he says on there too, you just heard him say, I couldn't find the donate button, right? He says that I couldn't find the donate button. Well, this is their website. And what's up here in the top corner? Oh, it's the donate button. Jody, dude, what are you doing, man? Like, stop, like, don't front. Like, when it comes to this kind of thing, do not front. Don't lie about this because you're being caught in a lie. I went to their website. I couldn't find it. Then he says, I'm partnering with them. It's not partnering with them. All right. If he was partnering with them, that would have been in the original pitch. If he's partnering with them, it would be on the freaking place where you're selling the t-shirt. If he was partnering with them, Andy would have said he's partnering with them, not just doing proper research on which charity to donate to that will benefit Zach. This is what benefits Zach. The donate button is right there. Come on, guys. Listen. And then going back over to this too. Oh, by the way, we're looking at the thing here. What's that in the top right corner? Oh, that's the donate button. And he just says, I couldn't find the damn donate button. But he does say on Twitter, this is from yesterday, please buy your Reject the Snyder Cult t-shirts here. 100% of the proceeds go to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I also pledge $100 of my own money every month for the rest of the year. Let's help stop the toxicity. I ain't against that, man. Jody, I ain't against that. Andy, I ain't against that. Like, you guys want to push for charity, by all means. Push for charity. But let's at least be honest about the situation. This was not a charitable movement up front. Not at all. None of the evidence suggests that, unless you said something somewhere on some live stream and some clip and some tweet that's since been deleted or whatever, that's been so predominantly buried that no one will be able to figure out what the hell's going on. It was never about profit, or it was never about charity in the beginning. Your own words were about profit. And even then, you were like, I'm not going to make a lot of money off of this, but I just want to get the word out. Because you're trying to build a movement to kind of spreading toxicity in order to stop toxicity. And that's why I've been so critical of you and Andy over the course of the past week. You guys refuse, absolutely refuse, to not only take the L where it's necessary, which is, you know, Andy's doing it now, but again, it's only after the backlash. You doing it now only after the backlash. You did say in that stream, because I did actually tune in for a couple minutes the other night, you did say in that stream, the same one where you're pimping this, that you want people to leave your video alone. You're getting a lot more dislikes than likes, and I get that. You don't want that. I don't want that. Whatever, dude. I get that. I 100% get that. Here, I'll tell you what I'll do. Here we go. I'm going to come down over here, and I'm going to see we got the 337 dislikes. To 189 likes, bam, 190 likes. There we go, guys. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do that right now. We're gonna do that right now because look, you're trying. It does come across to me as disingenuous because it wasn't upfront. This comes across as a PR masterclass on how to avoid a backlash, and you're taking your info from a guy who has gone to PR companies, to crisis management companies during his own backlash, and that's exactly the same kind of playbook that they're putting it out there. You say that you're partnering with the AFSP, which is great. I'm all for that, but it's not listed. It's not listed on the website. It's not listed where this should be. It's not listed here. You have it as a tweet that popped up. That's it, dude. You have one tweet. It's not on the website. It's not there. It is, I think, on the YouTube channel here. I'll give you credit. Yeah, you do say it here for your pinned comment, which is good. Fine, great. That's your comment there. But it's like, again, is it in the video? Yes, I think it's in the video description there. Okay, and make yeah, there you put it in the video, which is good. That will be cataloged by YouTube, which is great. Look, the next time I don't want to talk about the subject anymore. It's so dumb, but I have to because you guys keep doubling down. You're obviously trying to mitigate damage. You're obviously trying to mitigate backlash, and I can respect that. I do. You are clearly trying to do the right thing here, which is in fact go and give the money to charity, which is great. I support that 100%. But the next time you want to do this, actually think it through before you screw up the way that you did in a moment where you're calling, like in a video, you cannot sit there and say you want to end toxicity in the same video where you call AT&T freaking slave owners, man. Like you cannot do that. And you do. Like you really, really, really do. And that to me is just like, it's nuts, man. Like, look,
AT&T is a slave master on the plantation, and Warner Brothers is the head house slave. AT&T at will can proceed to lube up and shaft Warner Brothers whenever they so see fit.
See what I'm talking about here, Jody? This is what I'm talking about when I bring this up. In the same video where you're trying to pimp that t-shirt, where you don't mention charity, you mention profits. Okay, the exact opposite of charity. You sit there and you compare AT&T to slave owners. And while I understand the analogy, I get where you're coming from. At the same time, it is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now here it is a couple of days later, and you've gotten so much pushback from people because you kept doubling down, thinking that if you do what you do best, which is, perform in front of people, that's what it is. But your performance is not, Joaquin Phoenix and the Joker winning that best actor Oscar. What your performance is the scene from Joker where he's performing at the comedy club and he blows it so bad that people are making fun of him, which is what gets him more attention. Except the difference here is that you keep repeating the same performance. Only now, after talking with Andy and figuring out a crisis PR move in order to be able to mitigate said damage, you come out with this, I'm donating all the proceeds from this and $100 a month of my own money into the AFSP, but you don't tag the AFSP in anything. You say you're partnering with them, which I don't see any acknowledgement from them that you're partnering with them. And partnering generally means that you have an agreement on the subject matter, a cross promotion on the subject matter. You said you didn't find a donate button on their website. As I showed, it's literally in your video and on the website. This is a PR disaster, but you're doing the right thing now. And so I'm done talking about it, but I had to talk about this because people have been asking me to look into this more. And people have been asking me to hold your feet to the fire on this. This is a colossal failure, The end result will be good. It will. The end result will be good because people who need to have this kind of awareness, the kind of funding to bring an end to suicide is something that people are going to benefit off of. So at that point, you're doing well. But in the meantime, dude, this is a bad situation. And don't do it again. Please, I'm asking you. We're not friends. I don't know if we have mutual friends anymore, but we have mutual acquaintances, and I don't wish ill will on you or your channel or Andy or his channel. But for some reason, you guys just have the inability to truly come across as being genuine. And it's present in your words and your actions and the things you say, because they don't line up, dude. They don't. You can pick apart any argument you want to make because of these aspects. Now, again, please, people watching this, don't go and harass him. Don't go and whatever. They seem to be on the right path. They seem to be trying to make up for it. They seem to be trying to fix things, which is good. All right, which is good. And to quote Andy Signor, I just want this to serve as a reminder. Those are his words. That this is a situation that could have been handled so differently. And I understand you don't want the criticism and you're asking yourself why you're still going to be getting criticism. It's because of the constant doubling down. Because even though now you're making a pivot, you tried to die on the hill of not pivoting, of being right. And you weren't right. And you did stupid things. And Jody, I've proven, has said stupid things and put out stupid things. And Andy's done the same thing to help his buddy out. And there's that. And they're going to talk about me because they already are. And they don't like me, which is perfectly fine. But be better, guys. And if you're going to do anything with charity, and I'm doing a charity live stream for a local nonprofit here in my hometown in the next, I think, week and a half. And that's going to be for getting literacy to children because that's where my focus is. So we'll be talking more about that pretty soon. And it's all going to be as transparent as I can possibly freaking make it. Trust me. Anyway, your thoughts, your opinions, guys. Let me know down in the comments below. Again, if you guys like this kind of green screen setup thing, let me know. We'll keep with it. I'll talk to you all later. Have yourself a great day. Thanks for watching, and peace out.